Listen, if it's nothing else I learned by being a born again believer about God, is that he simply wants our obedience and how important it is to be obedient to God. Listen, lately I've been thinking about Abraham. And did you know that Abraham is from modern day Iran? And God called him out from his kinfolk, the Iranian people, right? And I was just thinking about that. What if Abraham did not take Lot? What if Abraham truly followed God's instructions, not took Lot? And also when God told him that him and Sarah was going to have a baby, if she would not had given over, the concubine or whoever she was over to Abraham as the wife and end up having Ishmael. Listen, if Abraham would have never took Lot, then Israel would have avoided all the conflict and the wars with the Moabites and the Ammonites. Also, if Abraham wouldn't have had married the woman and had a baby, which is Ishmael, then Israel would not be in constant war with those over in the Middle East. And then I was like, Lord, just simple obedience can avoid so much. Just by obeying what God tells us, believing what God tells us, can cost you down the line, down generations. I mean, think about Adam and Eve. If they would have just, stood on God's word and not allowed the serpent to deceive them or to convince them to eat from the tree that God told them not to, then guess what? We all would not have been born into sin. You know what I'm saying? So what am I saying? Obedience is better than sacrifice. Walking in obedience, walking in what God is saying in his word, what he may be saying to you, through God's word or through his prophets or the warnings or whatever, God is calling for obedience. Obedience is important to God, very important. So much important that if we just simply be obedient, I'm talking to myself too, we can avoid a lot of things. I hope this helps somebody.